Hey everybody, Brian here, and today I'm just really wanting to talk about the new world map for Hydaelyn. So with the final FanFest for Stormblood out of the way, they showed off a new world map showing off Othard, some mist-like substance covering Ilzabard, so that's going to probably be revealed at some point in the future, and that's got me just so excited about this game. I was completely blown away by that. But so there was just a couple things that stood out to me. Some things that I'm like, oh man, I am very interested in the world of Hydaelyn and how it's ever expanding for us, obviously with the expansion. So looking here with the lore book, I wanted to kind of pick out a couple of key points and talk to you guys about them on the map. So let me know your thoughts on the world map. I'm probably going to mispronounce some things, and I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, but I'll keep working on it. But that being said, these are just a couple of thoughts that I had. I'm interested in yours. This isn't just some kind of show. It's more of a conversation. So let's go ahead and just jump on in and talk about this world map. The world of Eorzea is so familiar to us. We've been exploring this area of Aldernard for so long that it was really quite impressive and shocking when they expanded it out and showed us more of what we've been told through the lore book and other content, but have never really seen until now. The areas of Ilzabard and Othard. Now, Ilzabard is still covered in much mystery, but what we've seen of Othard is really exciting. Looking at what the lore book has to say about Othard, we can gather this much. Othard, or the Far East, as it is commonly referred to by those living in the West, is the smallest of the three great continents. Yet much like Alenard, in what is comprised of the main land masses and the countless islands off its coasts, while Alenard is situated further south than Isambard, the towering spires which line the region's northern border are covered in snow year-round, and the land beyond them is permanently frozen. From these mountains trickle down the waters which gives Othard life, eventually forming the One River, the longest and widest watercourse in all the three continents. This river passes through the great swath of grasslands, a fertile land, until the recent invasion by the Garlean Empire was controlled by the nation of Doma. Though connected geographically for thousands of years, little interaction has taken place between Ilzabard and Othard, the main reason being a combination of near-impassable mountain ranges and deadly wastelands, which severely restrict all land routes. While coastal cities have experienced limited contact with the outside via trade, the overall isolation of Othard has allowed local cultures to evolve with little to no influence from the West. Only in the past 2 decades have things begun to change. The advent of airship technology thrusting open the once closed doors of the Far East. However, this new exposure also served to alert the power-hungry Garleans of new territory ripe for the plucking, and it was not long before the Empire had set their sights on Doma and Dalmasca, 2 nations which have since been brought under the imperial standard. Now, I'd like to take a moment to return to Othard and the islands off on the east of it. This is where I believe that Kugane is going to be situated, based off of the map and what you can see. Kugane being the new player city that is in Final Fantasy XIV. This area, an isolationist type of nation, is going to be where we are able to stage our hopeful liberation of Doma. Now, with much of the world still shrouded in mystery, I find it fascinating to see what isn't and what still is. So you can see that the southern part of Othard is still covered with this mist-like veil that they're not revealing to us just yet. But there's this island in the Great Bounty between Eorzea and Othard that is also available, and it's got a city-state on it. And I'm going to read from the lore book what it says about it. So Thavnir is the name of the island. To the south of Ilzabard lies the Great Sea known as the Bounty. The abundance of sea life combined with its central location in relation to the 3 great continents has historically seen civilizations on the islands of the Bounty thrive, even during the calamitous umbral eras. The most prominent of those civilizations would have to be that of Raz-at-Han, located on Thavnir's, the Bounty's largest landmass, an ancient city-state with a history stretching back thousands of years. Raz-at-Han is best known for the birthplace of modern alchemy. It is interesting to note that, despite having very limited outward military presence, the city-state has succeeded in forging a non-interference treaty with the Garlean Empire, ensuring their independence while mightier nations fall about them. And as thus, Razad-Han remains an active hub of trade between Eorzea. However, it has been noted by some that this treaty was only formed so that Garlemald could obtain items from Eorzea via Thavnir, as official trade between the regions was frozen after the Empire's failed invasion 20 years past. So the last point I want to wrap up with is the distance. How big are these three continents? And the lore book gives us some understanding of how long it would take to travel between these areas, stating that with the fastest ships and the best wind behind them, it would take them a fortnight to go from Old Shire to Veldebrand, and then from there, 2 moons to Othard. So 2 months if you think of moons, and a half a month just from that island to Limsa Lominsa. And that's quite an expanse if you think about it. Thank goodness we're going to be able to teleport. So those are pretty much what I've kind of thought and noticed about the world so far. I've probably got 100 other questions rumbling around in my mind, but I'm interested in yours. And if you like this at all, like if you want to see me do a little bit more lore-intensive content regarding Final Fantasy XIV, let me know, and I'll be happy to dive in and explore it. Obviously, I've got the lore book, so I can definitely do some reading as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. But until then, take care. Hey, it's me. Thanks so much for watching this video. You should click here to subscribe, and here to maybe check out some more of our videos. So again, thanks for watching. We hope you like this video. We hope you subscribe and join our community. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and we'll see you next time. Bye.